Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018, and we're in our Journeyman save with HB Køge in Denmark. So our season has gone on. We played about 5 or 6 games, actually, since last time we saw, including a cup match. So let's get you caught up on what has happened. So you last saw us for these two right here. So, these two right here, actually, Viborg and Vela. So next, we played Midtjylland, and it was an 0-1 draw. Not much to talk about. They got a goal early, and we did nothing. That's kind of that game. We followed that up just a couple days later with a cup match against the same FC Midtjylland. This one, though, was at home, and we played a little bit better this time. You can see that we started out things right. Miklic got a goal in the 24th minute. Wind managed to equalize just before halftime, and Jacob Buss, I can't talk, came through in the 71st minute for the winner. You can see he played a 9.0. So excellent. So we advance on to the next match in the cup, and that is going to be against Brøndby there at the end of the season. It will be a home match for us. There's nobody really left in the cup that scares us except for Copenhagen. Everybody else is, either equal or slightly worse than us. So in theory, we should win those games. And in fact, as soon as we had that draw, we got on for a little bit of a preview of that match against Brøndby IF, and we won it 2-1. You can see that Beckett got a goal in the 33rd minute, and then nothing happened forever, it felt like. And then eventually, Larsen got a second goal in the 78th, and Jensen got one in the 82nd minute. We followed that up here. I believe this match right here, Larsen's goal was goal of the week as well. So against Nords, this was a spectacular game, but nothing happened in the first half. There wasn't a single highlight in the first half. But second half kicked off right away with Ignacio Allende scoring one in the 49th minute. We, by the way, went from our standard defensive midfielder tactic up to our attacking midfield center in an attempt to get something else to happen. And you can see, lots happened. Like I say, they started off with a goal, and then we continued on. We got one in the 77th with Miklic, another one in the 80th with Miklic, and Vogelmuth finished things off to get us the win. Well, they had an equalizer in the 81st, and instantly Vogelmuth struck again in the 82nd. That was a goal of the week as well, and also a goal of the month. Went on the road to Horsens, and we managed to win this one. But again, not a single highlight in the first half. In the second half, we again went attacking up to our attacking midfield center. Lidström, our attacking midfield center, managed to get the first goal. He had a cross in that deflected off a defender for an own goal, and then he got his own goal there in the 82nd minute. Then against Silkeborg, who was tied with us on the league table. We were up on goal differential to break the tiebreaker, but they were right there, same number of points. We went into their house. Miklic got things started out early with a goal in the 3rd minute. Christian Rees equalized in the 9th minute, and then nothing happened for a long time. In the 66th minute, Shamar Nicholson got one in the 66th, and I thought it was all over. But no, Lars Hudgaard came through for us in the 91st minute in extra time there to get us the goal. So, well, not extra time, but you know what I'm saying. So today we have a match against OB. Let's take a look at a few other things. Tactics-wise, I think we just go with our standard defensive mid, but more attacking defensive midfielder position. Iverson is, I believe, ineligible because that is his club. So let's go ahead and we'll throw Kramer in there. That's fine. Otherwise, not a lot of differences at the moment. We're kind of going with our basic. I had run Larsen and Vogelmuth up here for a while. Lidström, I think he had a knock initially, and then I just didn't get him subbed back in. Hendrickson, kind of the same way, had an injury. He was out for a little while. He's healthy now. He's the best performing of our 3 defensive center backs, so he's back in. And despite the fact that Bisgaard came on with a goal and assist after I talk smack about him. He never really did much, and you can see 6.76 average. He's just not been playing great. You could argue that maybe he should be in over Kolisic, but he's at least trending upwards at the moment. So he's left-footed. Hendrickson is right-footed. It works out well. We'll go back with them. So that's how that's going to go. Squad dynamics really fast. You can see we're doing very good. Match cohesion is excellent. Locker room is good. And leadership support is excellent. No real changes there. Let's see. Who was it here? Was it Beck that didn't like me before? So we've won over Beck. We've got all the influential players. Not quite the entire team. Iverson's not... Iverson is a loanee. I don't know why these don't like me. I would have thought Mikkelsen doesn't like me because he's upset he doesn't get enough play time. Pierre's probably the same way. Fredrickson, I don't know. Not going to complain too much. So let's go ahead and get on with the match then. Oh, by the way, we do have a game in hand over Silkeborg. Like I say, they were tied with us. We had a draw. We were still tied. But then they just got their butts kicked the last match. You can see Viborg crushed them 6-1. So we have a game in hand. We have goal differential. You can see 10-1. And so we're at least have third place. It was brought up today. And let's find out display capture here really fast. We'll flip over YouTube. And eventually it's going to come up here and we'll find out. TK Bomber left me a comment here. Oh, pause. We don't need to listen to me again. Wondering if I would stay if we got a European spot. And I don't know. It's the answer to that question right now. Let's turn off the display capture again and go back to just the game capture. I don't know. We are still recording. It's something to think about. I have done 2 interviews. With equal kind of reputation teams, just to kind of see what the questions were going to be like. I wasn't actually planning on accepting either of them. I have turned down Køge's kind of forays into extending my contract for the moment. So I haven't signed another one, but they still have 100%. I'm still untouchable. So I'm sure we could get that done if that's what we decided we wanted to do. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. There we go. So that's still a possibility. I don't know. I don't want to go to a team with poor finances. And I've been linked with a number of other teams that have poor finances that I've just outright said no to. So I don't know. My thought right now is if we do get a European spot, maybe we sign for 1 year. We go, and as soon as we're out of the tournament, then we quit and look for another job, maybe? I don't really feel good about that, but it would be a way to boost our reputation by playing in Europe. I don't know how much of a boost that's going to be. Beck has the throw in here to Kolisic. Boots it all the way up to Miklic. Beautiful, holds it up, gets into Hugard, who's in the middle there. Bus comes charging through, and we park the bus in front of their goal, and we're up 1-0, 24 minutes in. Beautiful assist from Lidstrom. Miklic does exactly what he's supposed to do. He's been great at that. We clear the ball up to him. He sits on it for a second, passes it off to somebody one direction or the other, and then moves up, and we see if we get the play going. It's worked very well for us. In the moment, that was dangerous. Hendrickson comes back and repays my faith in him by clearing that thing out. And then Beck gives up a penalty. Who's going to take it? Nilsson. Oh, we guessed right. Just couldn't quite get there. I thought it was going down. It went kind of halfway. 4th goal of the season. They are back in this one. We'll see how it goes. We have been a really late blossoming team. Like I say, first half, we haven't had highlights really at all for multiple games. We really seem to be coming on late, though, as the game goes on. Mostly as I switch to more of an attacking tactic. But we'll see how it goes, this match. I think we kind of just stay with what we've got right now. I'm okay with a draw, to be honest. Like I say, even a draw is going to put us up back 6.1 because of that mistake. That's fine. We have faith in him. Dressing room. Challenge the team to prove a... Okay. I'm not sure what the point is, but well, we gave it a try. And already ended. I was gonna do something special for Beck to tell him to buck up. It's okay, buddy. Anyway, I don't know what we do. Like I say, let me know. What do you guys think we should do in the offseason? Since we actually are getting comments, they headed that one back out, but Hendrickson has it here. What's he going to do with it? Sits on it, feeds it over to Miklic. That target man, that's what he's for. Unfortunately, he's unable to control that. Latour starts the counterattack. Hendrickson is there again, though. Oh, Kolasic's huge mistake there. Bad first touch, kicks it back in, but luckily, shot goes wide left. We got lucky there. That was a horrible mistake by Kolasic there. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think we should do. If we get Europe, do we stay? And if so, do we stay for the whole season? Do we just stay for Europe? What do we want to do? Nice little tackle by Sorensen, who then gets taken out. Little tit for tat there. And Ashim manages to put that one away. We are going to demand more. I don't really want a loss. I mean, we'd still be in third place, but it'd be nice to get a little bit of, cushion over Silkeborg. We're not challenging for first or second, guys. Let's be fair. Third place is probably beyond where we should be. And if we get that, great. Are we getting shots? Not really. They have possession. We don't have a whole lot to lose here. We're already down a goal. I say we go attacking. We flip around. This has worked late. Confirm. Everybody's okay. Beck is coming back up slowly. Was he at a 6-1 before? I don't remember. Kolasic is not playing spectacular either, but again, we saw his mistake. Let's see what happens. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are, because I really don't know right now. Like I say, I've taken a couple interviews when people have approached me, but I haven't applied for anything. I've either denied or said no comment for any jobs that I was linked with. I don't want to. We've got something good going here. We are playing above our ability, to be fair. Oh, Nelson just charging through. Due has him, though. Give him his due. He was in the right place, and Frederick comes up with the save for us. And we're just not getting anything going on. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Can we steal the draw here at the last second? We are at home. Miklic. Oh, comes off the bench. Sorensen. I think that should get us a corner, right? Off of Rindaroo. That was odd. Sorensen! Yes! That was a weird play. Fulham, who just sat there at the last second when it was clear that it wasn't going to roll out the back, decided he'd play it. Man, that was weird. And do we not have highlights on? I probably turned them off while I was playing. Key highlights, replays. I think we watched that one again, right? Don't you? Let's see that one again. Bus has a throw into Sorensen. Okay, Miklic, we saw that bit. This is the first one. Not bad. Interesting that Sorensen took that one and then Miklic took this one. Or Vogelmuth took this one, I'm sorry. Puts it right back over. Beautiful little passing there. Lidstrom sees Sorensen in the space and we'll take it. So let's just go ahead and slide up here. We'll encourage. Do we need to do a sub really fast? Anybody? Sorensen. We'll go ahead and get Larson in there. Lidstrom's a little down. We'll put Peer in there. And sure, why not? We'll do a triple sub there. And hope we can hang on for the next 5 minutes or so. Anyway, like I say, I think we're outplaying our ability here. So while we would improve if we stayed here another season, I think I would probably look for at least one more defensive center back and potentially a new striker to kind of solidify those areas for us. I can't guarantee we'll be back this far next season, so in a sense we might be better off just kind of taking the win and running off into the sunset rather than coming back and having things go horrible in Europe. Sorensen on fire. Headers were 1, tackles were 1. Probably defense. Good. We got lucky there. They're never here to look at us, ever, despite the fact that we're in third place. Another draw. That's okay, though. We're fine with draws against, the teams right behind us, right? Because that keeps our separation off the pace there a little bit. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm assuming that those positions go to. How long have I been talking, by the way? Oh, I got time. Oh, excuse me. Rules. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I want rules here. I'm not sure. 26, one team. I assume that this is after the championship group, right? So we go to the championship group and then the teams get. Yeah, there we go. One team qualifies for Champions League, the other two for Europa. And we would be looking for this first qualifying round, assuming we make it, because that's the third place. And like I say, we're clearly not going to get first, and second's really unlikely as well. But you know what? £1 million for finishing third. We got paid $1 million for our fourth place finish at the halfway point as well. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to do one more game, but we're going to do it as a Saturday episode. I don't normally do a Saturday episode, but I would kind of like to see how we compare up to Copenhagen. That's our next match, but I think rather than tack on this one, we'll just do a short Saturday episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying this one. Thumbs up if you do, thumbs down if you don't. Comments on what we do next season. Do we stay for Europe? Do we run? Do we try to go for an equal level league? Or do we go back a little bit so that we continue to stay at or above the reputation of the team with our own personal reputation, right? Because we're at a 2.5 reputation team right now in a league that is, where can we get to that? Is it here, here, here? The league itself, let's just go to here. You'd think, we just saw it. There it is, right there. Is a 3-star league, and we're a 2-star coach right now. So if we stay at this level, we're probably going to run into the problem with our own personal reputation being dramatically lower than the players again. So what do? Do we go back to maybe a 2.5-star team, which is where we're at now, even if we've got them promoted to a higher level? Do we want to make sure that we don't go above 2.5 stars on the team to keep us within half a star reputation-wise? Do we say heck with it? We go for the biggest team that'll hire us? What do we do? I'd love to know your thoughts on that, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.